beaming across the eastern townships from the heart of Brome-Missisquoi. This is 99.1 CITI.
Hello and welcome to The Alternatives. You have choices. My name is Ilya Kavukis, and I am your host of this wonderful show, I think. I am the owner also of the Sunshine Center in Sutton, and this is our way of coming out into the community and talking about what we do. We're an alternative health center, so you can come and get a massage or have some acupuncture done, maybe some reflexology done. And today I have a wonderful guest, because that's what we do here. We interview guests, therapists in the alternative fields that offer all these alternative therapies to you. And today my wonderful guest is Carol Faggy. Hi, Carol.
Good morning. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good, depending what day. Yes, because this show airs twice a week, Tuesdays at 5 and Thursday mornings at 8:30. And I also list all my shows, previous shows, on our website, the sunshinecenter.ca. So you can go and listen to some past shows. So I mentioned reflexology before, and that's how we met, right?
That's right.
Reflexology, years ago. Yeah. And you do all kinds of things. Tell us, what would you like to tell us today?
Well, my background is in massage. I first trained in California at Esalen, and at that time, that was in 76, someone showed me a foot chart. This chart with all the organs of the body drawn in, reflecting the body on the feet. And I fell in love. And so years later, I did the reflexology course with the Canadian Reflexology Association, and I haven't looked back since because it's my passion and my love. And so I do other kinds of reflexology. There are many kinds. But over the years, I've kept active with, I had a very busy massage practice in Montreal. I've incorporated therapeutic touch and Reiki. And then I, elaborated on the reflexology as well. I do craniosacral reflexology and other kinds as well. So it's something that I'm really passionate about.
Wonderful. So hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about all of them in a little more detail. Would you like to start with reflexology and what it is and how it can help people?
Sure. Reflexology is an ancient healing art. It's been around for thousands of years in many, many cultures. In China, for example, they found cave drawings of people working on each other's feet, dating back 4,000 or 5,000 years. In Egypt, there's a well-known pictograph in the tomb of the healer of the people called the healers at the time working either on the feet or the hands of people. And one of the phrases under the pictograph is, "Please do me no harm." And the therapist replies, "I shall work so that you praise me." And that's quite a well-known pictograph in our reflexology world. And it's been around in ancient cultures such as India. In India, of course, the feet are revered. And so often in families, you bend down and touch the feet of the elders as a sign of respect. And you can find pictographs of Buddha's feet everywhere. Some of them have the organ points on them. Others have the zone areas on the feet reflecting the body. In our native cultures here in North America, reflexology, they don't necessarily call it that. Some people call it foot massage, if you will. There are many, many cultures which, from babyhood, the children get their little feet rubbed for different ailments, and they grow up with that, and so they grow up with that wonderful touch. It doesn't have to be just on the feet. It could be the hands, it could be the ears. The feet, hands, and ears are a complete microcosm of the entire body. So you could just work the ears and have a profound effect in different areas of the body as well.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
When we touch the ears, it's very relaxing. And the hands, there's so many muscles in there that overwork. As soon as I know, whenever I touch one of my clients on the hands or feet, they're just melting on the table. And one of the things that they remember at the end of the session was, oh, I never knew my feet were so sore.
Yeah.
Or the hands.
Yeah, it's like you've awakened things. And the hands, is a really direct link to the heart when you think of it. I mean, the other part of the arm is the shoulder heart area. So when you work the hands, it is extremely relaxing. And it's wonderful to do for people who are in the hospital or bedridden or seniors who can't get around much, either the hands or the feet. What's wonderful about reflexology, you don't mind that I'm going on like this?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. It's non-threatening for people. So, we both know what massage is. People come in, they disrobe and, receive oil on the body with specific techniques. Reflexology, what's gorgeous is that you just leave your clothes on and you can sit in your own chair if you want, It can be done pretty well anywhere. The person removes their socks and their shoes, and then, you can use a little anti-gravity chair if you wish, or if they have a lazy boy, they just kick up the legs and you can give them a lovely session, very, very relaxing, and also increases blood circulation and helps to remove tension from different areas in the body.
So the idea is as you're pushing on some points in the body, it reflects into different organs and parts of the rest of the body.
Yes, the theory is that the feet have over 7,200 nerve endings in each foot, which correspond to different body parts, to different glands, to different organs in the body. And it's all through the autonomic nervous system, which is like our electrical box, if you will. So by pressing, for example, the tips of your toes or your fingers, you're actually awakening or stimulating nerve impulses in the brain area. And the feet, as a microcosm of the body, for example, the toes are the head, neck area, including the eyes and the ears, the sense organs. If you go a little further down, the ball of the foot would be your chest, breast, lung area, your heart, your bronchioles. A little below that, on the soft tissue of your foot, you have your inner organs, your abdominal organs, and then the whole heel of the foot, for example, accesses all the nerve endings for your hip, for your genital area, and for the digestive tract as well. So we have a lot of little tricks we can use for people who have problems eliminating or have problems, say, with conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, headaches, stuff like that. Reflexology is well known to, I wouldn't say eliminate necessarily, but to alleviate symptoms, and many, many anecdotal stories exist about the benefits of reflexology.
I know that for myself, a usual session will last between 50 minutes to an hour. Is that your experience as well?
Yes, that's your standard session. I'm a little slow by nature, so my sessions tend to be about an hour and 15.
Okay.
But also, we have a very active group of reflexologists in Montreal. We have about 160 of us who have all been trained by the RAC method, the Reflexology Association of Canada. And our goal is to introduce reflexology into our communities. So we do a lot of shows such as health shows or Salon de la Femme, the National Women's Show, etc. And we've been invited to do shows such as the Palliative Care Conference that was held 2 years ago, the international conference, wherein doctors, nurses, medical people from all over the world just loved sitting on our chairs. And we would do only 10 or 15 minutes, perhaps 10 minutes per foot. And we had 6 chairs running constantly for 3 days. And this is always how it is. As soon as people see that big chart of the foot, they want to know, well, where would my liver reflex be or stuff
how
like
is
that.
my liver?
Yeah, well, we don't diagnose. We're not doctors, but we can certainly, welcome people on our chairs at shows for a short time.
Wonderful. Yeah. Let me just tell our listeners they're listening to 99.1 FM CIDI. Here, your community radio station. This is The Alternatives. You have